What is up, YouTube? It is showtime and I'm back with yet again another video. Now in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the official return of 6'8" big man builds on NBA 2K25. So as most of you guys know, 6'8" big man builds have been the meta for years. 2K20, 2K21, it's for the past at least 3 to 4 years. 6'8" big men have been dominating and they've been the meta, but it looks as if 2K has officially cracked down and made patch and kind of nerf these kind of builds. But I found one that is really good. Now the specific context I want to say this build can be the best is for 3s as an inside. For 2s, I think I probably still like 6'9s more, but this probably could be better on 2s. I'm going to show you guys what the big major difference is in going 6'8" and you guys big man builds for your inside builds, I should say. I personally will be making this and using this inside build on my own time. I think it is better, especially because I play a lot more 3s. We're not going to waste too much more time. Let's get straight into it. All I ask is you guys like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's get straight into it. So for the position, you guys want to go power forward. We're going to power forward and we're going to go 6'8". As I mentioned, 6'8" are back. It's a really good build. For the weight, we're going to go 260, and then for the wingspan, you guys want to go max. This is the template for the build. And now we're going to do the attributes. Feel free to pause the video, speed it up, slow it down. I don't care. Do whatever you guys got to do exactly as I'm doing on screen. First thing we're going to do is we're going to have an 81 standing dunk. Now the reason I never go 81 over 81 unless I'm 6'10" or taller is because if you go 90, you're kind of, there's really no point. You cannot unlock all the contact standing dunks. You have to be 6'10" or taller. So I don't see the point or the logic in wasting all those points getting a 90 standing dunk. And for those of you guys who do not know, I stress this all the time, rise up is still extremely overpowered, even on bronze. On my popper, I only have a 73 standing dunk and I'm still dunking on people in the paint. It is crazy. I'm not necessarily getting posters, but I'm finishing and my rise up is working very, very well. So on silver, it's even better. Now for the driving dunk, this is where we're going to differ. We're only going to go 87 driving dunk. So on my last inside build, I was a 6'9" and I had a 96. I was heavily prioritizing the idea of being able to contact dunk everyone. But as I play in game as an inside, rarely am I ever getting the opportunity to do so. I'm more setting screens, more playing defense, trying to get my guard open than actually performing driving dunks. Now I still love the 6'9" build, the 96 driving dunk, every contact dunk in the game almost build, especially for like highlight reels, for getting good clips, for content reasons. But for competitive play, if you are an inside, I would not recommend you get an extremely high driving dunk, because rarely ever are you going to be performing these dunks. If you're, most of the time you're spending your time setting good screens, getting your guard open, slipping, and you're just not really using the driving dunks. You got to make sense of it and kind of actually give yourself attributes you'll use. So this is what we're doing for the finishing. It's pretty much going to stay like this. For the pass accuracy, I have mine at a 75, which is really, really good. I do feel the difference having a 75 pass accuracy, because usually my poppers are a little lower, like either a 65 or a 70. But because you're an inside, you're doing a lot more passing, and you have the extra points. So I say get pass accuracy. So I have mine at a 75. Now for the perimeter defense, I have mine at an 85. Which is what I usually have it at every build. Now this is what's going to differ. This is the reason we're going 6'8". Some of you guys maybe ask, why go 6'8"? What's the difference? What's so special? It is literally this one stat. This is the big difference between making a 6'9" inside and a 6'8". It's literally your steal rating. On this build, you guys will be able to get a 94 steal off the rip and have your interceptor at Hall of Fame. For those of you guys know how important steal is for competitive play, how important the lanes are, how broken the lanes are. So having this 94 steal is going to separate you from most centers, most big men who are only having around an 85, most 91. You get 94. If you want, you can even use your max tier badge perk and get this interceptor badge on legend. It's crazy. That's what I love about the 6'8" build, and that's why I'm personally going to be making it. And with the block, you guys want to go 84, which is going to give you guys the paint patroller badge on silver. Now with the rebounding, the one thing I probably would criticize or say I like more about the 6'9" is that on the 6'9" you get a higher O board, meaning offensive rebound, than a defensive. The reason why that is such a good thing is because everybody knows on the defensive end you usually have good positioning for a rebound anyways, and it's harder to get offensive boards than it is for defensive. And on a 6'9" build, you can have a higher offensive rebound than a defensive. On this build, you can't. So that is the only real. So there's pros and cons, and there's reasons I like the 6'9" and there's reasons I like the 6'8". I'm really trading my steal rating, having that higher steal rating for this. That's really the only thing, and probably speed too, but I still prefer this. So defensive rebound, I have mine at a 94. It would have been nice to have a higher O board than defensive, but that's not possible on a 6'8" build. We're gonna leave it like this. Now for the speed, I have mine at an 83. This is also something I like more than having the 6'9" build, because you're faster. because you're less taller, you weigh less, and your speed rating is higher. That's what's going to make you better and make you move better. And I realize the importance of movement off the ball on this game as a big man. It's very important. I feel the difference significantly when I'm using my 6'7" versus my 6'9" and seeing the different speed ratings. So speed does matter in my personal opinion. And then with the agility, I have that at a 76. The strength, we have this all the way up at a 95. And then for the vertical, you guys can have this at an 85 for that bounce. So you guys can jump over people, get rebounds, dunk on people, all that good stuff. And here you guys have the build. You guys have the best 3v3 competitive inside center build. You could use this on the 2s too if you wish. I think this is personally the best inside. 6'8" have made an official return. Now what I wanted to quickly do for you guys, I'm going to start adding this in my videos. I'm going to start making a +5 cap breaker version of every build and kind of include it midway in the video or something. I kind of forgot, so I'm kind of just revising and doing this. If you are starter 3 and you have +5 cap breakers, I would suggest you make the build this way. What you want to do is bring your strength down to a 95 and then bring your defensive to a 96 and bring your perimeter to a 89. The reason we're doing this is because when you get your +5 cap breakers, you can bring your strength back to a 95 for brick wall Hoff, and you'll also get the off-ball pest and immovable enforcer badge Hall of Fame, and then you'll also be able to get your rebound chaser and box out beast on legend using the max 1 and max tier 2 badge perks. So that is how you're going to make the build if you are a starter 3, or if you're preparing to be a starter 3. I'd recommend you make it like this. Wait till you're starter 3 and then do as I just said. And once again, you want to add +5 to your strength using all your cap breakers. You want to, in here in the builder, make your defensive rebound a 96, then use your max tier 1 and 2 badge perk to get your rebound chaser and box out beast on legend. And then you guys can go ahead and use the rest of your ticks on the perimeter defense and make sure it's 89. That way the minute you put the +5 strength on from the cap breakers, once you put +5 strength, immovable enforcer will become Hall of Fame, and then you also get this off-ball pest badge Hall of Fame. So now that you guys kind of have the cap breaker version, I will go over and show you guys the name of the build, which I believe is the 2-way interior threat, if I'm correct. We got shades of Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yes, I was correct. I believe the 2-way interior threat. So here's the build. I hope you guys do enjoy how I kind of do that little spin off for those of you guys preparing to become starter 3 and get your +5 cap breakers. Having those +5 cap breakers completely alters the way you change your build, and you can make your build for longevity purposes, and you can completely plan out how you're going to make your build to make it even better than it usually would be. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.